Welcome to the home of Black Titanic. You guys, this is Oma, author Helen. Hey, come on in this house. Brought to you live today from Madison County Courthouse, Marceau. Yes, my soul Scott had a court date today, y'all, and I was shocked when I got there. I thought the court was gonna be on Zen Garden. And hey, Lies More Lies, good day. I thought the court date was gonna be on Zen Garden, you guys, stuff that we already know about. So I was prepared to report on Zen Garden. I actually was sitting in the I actually was sitting in the courtroom, you guys, with Marceau. But y'all, it's not even related to Zen Garden. It's another lawsuit. These Scots are just so ridiculous, you guys. Yeah. My soul Scott. Them Scots is so fake. And I hate Linda Gamble. And I want to know, why are these people on this TV? Why Carlos allow these people to represent Black community? I was shocked. And then what they trying to do is steal some property from this man, Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith owned this property and they trying to take it. Now look, I'm gonna go into details, but my soul got in about an hour late. They were getting ready to wrap it up. Wrap it. That judge said she was tired of this case. And the man, the rightful owner, was sitting next to me. I didn't know he was the owner of the property that my soul trying to take from this man. Looked like in 2014, Marceau owned some property, y'all. They owned some property in Madeiras. And the house was towed up. I remember that. My sister stayed over across the street in front of that property. I remember that. I never knew it was Marceau them property until today. I remember it was so dilapidated, so nasty over there. The people was complaining to the state, either bulldoze that house down. I know my sister called several times because everybody on that street keep their house up. They keep the yard well manicured. They got nice fences. They're not rich people, but most of those people out there own their homes. They're blue collar workers and say lower middle class, but you own your home out there and you like to keep the property up. But I never forget that property over in front of my sister's house. She called, the neighbor would call the state all the time on that old nasty property. And come to find out today. Hello, I can't talk. I'm live.
All right, you need to be live right here. What's going on right here?
I can't talk. I have to call you back now. I'll call you back.
Okay.
Anyway, so I'm sorry, y'all. Her daughter is that's sad. That's my best friend. I gotta go up there. Her daughter is in the hospital. They called her and told her to start looking for a funeral home. And her daughter is the same age as my daughter. They went to school together. And the lady that called me, her mama owned the house next door to that house. But anyway, I don't know how long they had that house. But Mr. Smith bought this house, y'all. Mr. Smith was the one I was sitting next to in the court. And he had bought the house. But he bought the house from two other people had the house before Mr. Smith got it. And so that's what we're going to be talking about, this court case. I did take some video, a little video of Marceau, but I remember not to say nothing to Marceau because I remember he talked about smacking. He didn't hesitate talking about smacking a pregnant woman. So I didn't say nothing, but he was pissed off at me. If he kept looking at me, girl, let me tell y'all something. He kept staring at me as if he wanted to do something to me. I said, well, I'm not going to talk to him. I'll talk to the owner of the house. Okay, we're going to get started, you guys. Yeah, we're gonna get started. Yeah, I went up there, just down the street, find out a lot. I did not know that there was that old nasty property in front of my sister's house and next door to the girl Sharon just called me. Her mama owned the property next door to her. They called and they called and they called and asked to do something about that property. But y'all know in that criminal record on that criminal record when they were fined for I forgot the name of that word when you're real dirty. I didn't know that that was the house, the criminal record that was on that criminal report. And I think the fine was just only 200 and some dollars that they never would pay. They didn't never pay their taxes. They didn't never pay their fine for being so filthy. Now I was looking at my soul. Y'all know that man came in there to try to represent himself. He come in there almost an hour late. The judge was getting ready to just give the property to the man, Mr. Smith. Just go ahead on and clear it. And he come walking in there about 10 minutes before the case was almost over with, like we supposed to know who he was. He come in there to represent himself, y'all. This man got an ego. He walked in the courtroom like the judge supposed to know who he was, like everybody supposed to know who he was. And then he told the judge he was representing himself. So the judge said, well then, that's Mr. Smith property then. The judge had told him, if you're going to represent yourself, then I already made my decision. The property been cleared. The bone of Mr. Smith was already on stand giving his testimony. He was on stand. Y'all, they wouldn't let me videotape on the inside, but I did get a statement from Mr. Smith when we went downstairs. But Mr. Smith was already on stand. Mr. Smith said, well, look, I done had this property for 10 years. That's what Mr. Smith said. He said it was so nasty. And when I got it, he said the other two people that bought it before me, they said it was too much money. Okay, it was too much money to restore it. These people got it through taxes because they didn't pay their taxes on the land. So the first one did the same thing. The second one did the same thing. And then Mr. Smith, the now owner, he got it. He had to pay. He said he told the judge he had to pay over $8,000 in taxes. Right? We got to remember that's in 2014. He said he had to pay all them taxes. And then he said he done spent hundreds and thousands of dollars. He had to gut that house up. It was so nasty. The property was nasty. He said hundreds and thousands of dollars that he had to pay to get this property back in shape. Then he got Mr. Smith said on stand that he got tenants in there. And the same tenant been in there for 10 years now. And the tenant, so they can pay him back the money that he put into it. Man, my soul finally walked in there. My soul gonna represent himself. He walking in there, kept staring at me, and I wouldn't look at him. I would not look at him. I kept my face straight up to the judge and on Mr. Smith, and I could see him looking at me out of the corner of my eye. My soul stood in front of that judge, told that judge that was his property. And the judge said, no, we got evidence that this man had this property over 10 years and that you not even had the property in 10 years and that there was two owners before this man. So he kept telling me, I got the paperwork. I got the paperwork right here. Yeah, he just had some paper in his hand. Then she said, well, hold it. If you're going to dispute this, we got two seasoned lawyers right there, right? We got two seasoned lawyers right there. Had lawyer ready. She said, I'm ready to wrap this up and throw this case out. No, I'm going to represent myself. She said, okay, well, then the case I already read. I already made my decision. It's Mr. Smith property. He got mad. No, it's my property. That's my property, he said. That's my property. He said, y'all didn't even serve me. She said, well, yeah, you were served, but it went to this address, certain address that it went to, and it shows that you did not pick it up. It came back. So she said, it's up to you to make sure that your address is correct. And then since you're gonna represent yourself, it's Mr. Smith property. Then no. She said, well, do you want Mr. Tatum? Mr. Tatum was a lawyer. He had two lawyers in that courtroom. They're a seasoned lawyer. We can have this. No, my brother is a lawyer, y'all. He said he told that judge that his brother was a lawyer, that he gonna bring in Maurice. I bust out and started laughing, and the judge looked over at me and said, "Who is that?" I started laughing in court. And Mr. Smith was on the stand. I had already been talking to Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith said, "That's a reporter right there." I'm like, "Good answer, Mr. Smith." Cause that's what Mr. Smith told her. I was a reporter sitting in the courtroom. Okay, so then he got to asking the judge. He like telling the judge, here he go. You know, my soul always think he got this intelligent man. He got this intelligent gift. So he gonna try to use this psychological things on the judge. He gonna asking the judge, question the judge said, didn't I tell you that you need a lawyer? Now, if you want to stand up there and represent yourself, you can, but I already made my decision. That's Mr. Smith property. Then he kept saying, well, I'm going to bring my brother in here. Talking about Maurice. So then a few minutes passed. Then he looked at the other lawyers and tried to ask the other lawyers something. He's standing up by himself like as if he the lawyer. Now, y'all get this. The other two lawyers sitting down because he said he was going to represent himself. My soul standing up there like he a lawyer. Standing up there with this paper in his hand. Here you go. Standing straight up in the air with the paper in the hand. And the two real lawyers was sitting down because he represented himself. He looking over there at the real lawyer saying, asking them, of course. And then Mr. Tatum said, I don't represent you. That's what he hollered at him. The white man said, I don't represent you. Oh, yeah. Then he said something about, that's my property. I want my property back. And then the judge said, no, Mr. Smith got all the paperwork to that property where you been in over 10 years. That's what the judge said. Over 10 years. He told me, well, I got paperwork here, Judge. Judge, I got paperwork right here to show that that's my property. Then she said, he asked her something. She said, no, I can't give you no legal advice. You said that your brother was gonna come in here and represent you. Don't ask me. She got so emotional with him. She got so tired of my soul, because my soul tried to come in there with that rhetoric like he's so intelligent. Like, y'all don't know who I am. Y'all remember when Hotel say, you don't know who I am? Well, keep in mind, that's the attitude he had when he walked in there in that courtroom. They didn't know who this man was. This man got a social personality disorder. I'm like, he got some kind of disorder or something to come in here like he entitled to take this man land back. This man told the judge, said, Judge, I done spent all this money and I got the title, I got the deed, I got everything, and this man keep harassing me. He want this man to get off that property after that man and put all that, hey, Jonita, about that man that spent all that money. The man, he got it legally, y'all. So now, having the psychological mind that he got, his personality disorder, where he feel like he entitled just to go in there, take the land, take the property back. And he making money every month, and those tenants gonna stay in there while the same tenant he done had over 10 years gonna stay. My soul gonna just walk in there, think the judge is gonna grant him this order, y'all. But his attitude kind of fell down when the judge kept telling him, look, I done told you that I can't give you no advice. Then he kept on with the other lawyers. The other lawyers were saying, don't look at me. Don't look at me. You said you didn't want no lawyer. We can't give you no advice. Okay, let me let y'all see something. Yeah, I didn't forget y'all. I didn't forget how he said how a pregnant woman should be slapped. I did not forget that. This is what I got up here. Yeah. Oh yeah, let me get this in here, y'all. House rules. House rules. These people are so deceitful. I'm gonna play. They just deceitful. I'm just gonna start.
Arthur Alma coming at you again from the Black Titanic. Yes, black people are on board the Titanic. So what I need you guys to do now is hit that like button, share and subscribe. Yes. This is Arthur Alma from the Black Titanic. Yes. Hit like, share, and subscribe. Get it, girls. This is my alma mater, y'all. Hit like, share, and subscribe. Hit like, share, and subscribe. Yes. This is Black Titanic. Once again, coming after you, I'm Arthur Alma of the book Black Titanic, where Africa is.
Okay, I just want to do that cause it had now. I don't own no rights to no music if it pop up. Everything is allegedly entertainment and educational purpose. Shout out to Anthony Lothan who was I was watching him and he was the one that pulled up this court date. And so I saw it last night. I said, well, I'm just gonna get I ain't got nothing to do. I'm gonna get up and go on down there. Okay, let's see what I got.
Hi, this is I'm actually just left the courtroom, you guys, with Marcel Scott. Marcel actually got in hours later. I'm right here at I hope you can see this Madison County Courthouse, right? Madison County Courthouse. I was in courtroom 6 with Judge Tatum. We're in courtroom 6 with Judge Tatum, and it's over a property dispute. Now, what's going on is that I do have a small testimony from the owner, Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith was there, and he was a very nice man. The judge called Marceau over and over and over. He was not there. Finally, he walked in about 5 minutes before the court was over. It was over property. So the judge say, Marceau, do you have any representation? He said that my brother is a lawyer. So after I'm saying, the judge said you need representation because he came in there and tried to represent himself. And the man in there had all the paperwork with him where he had paid. Actually, the man, Mr. Smith, had bought this property in just a northwest area of his, that is Councilman Keith District. But the man said he had bought the house from 2 other people. Marceau had not paid taxes on his property in 3 years, and the house was dilapidated. It was the worst looking house in the community. And this was like in 2014. So the man have had the property, he said, since 10 years. Marceau disputed. He said that he wants his property back. So that's when the judge said, well, you're going to need representation. You cannot represent yourself. He said that Maurice, get this out of my brother is a lawyer. He'll represent me. So then he started asking the lawyers in the courtroom questions, and they said, no, I don't represent you. We can't give you any advice. And the judge kept telling him that they cannot give him advice. Anyway, stay tuned. It's over property that he had not paid in years. He lost the property. They lost it. Tax lien. It was taxes And the guy, Mr. Smith, bought it from someone else. Mr. Smith said to fix the house up. Got a tenant in there that's been over there for 10 years, he said. Yeah, he fixed the house up, and I know the house. I know the house you're talking about. Yeah, that house right there was so bad. I was the worstest house in the neighborhood. Everywhere they go, those people won't fix up the property. My soul now won't. All right, bye, y'all.
Okay, let's go. This Mr. Smith, he don't want to be. Hold it. Mr. Smith is. I said, "Do you want to talk?" He said, "No." He said he's a government worker. So I kept the camera on the floor, and he gave me a brief statement. So this is Mr. Smith. He is the rightful owner of the property. He is a businessman now. He's a businessman. My soul is not no businessman. He don't even have competition with this man. My soul was telling the judge, yeah, I got several properties. Talking to the judge. The judge didn't want to hear that. Okay, let me start it from the beginning.
Well, as you can see, he didn't want to be on camera. He said he was.
Wait a minute. I didn't start it from the beginning. I want y'all to hear what he said. Let's see.
Yeah. I'm in possession of the house now. Oh. Well, I have a tenant in it. Yeah, and the house. Well, this seems quite strange that he would try to claim it after you. He ain't had possession of that house in 10 years. 10 years, yeah. So I'm not worried about it. He's lost it to 2 sales. Wow. Okay. Well, congratulations, and I know you're gonna get the house. So. Well, as you can see, he didn't want to be on camera. He said he worked for the government. That was Mr. Smith. He was in there in the courtroom. Mr. Smith, obviously, it's some property dispute in Northwest area, Meadow Hill, where Marceau lost the house where he was paying taxes on in Meadow Hill. The house was dilapidated, and he fixed it up. And actually, that gentleman said he bought the house from 2 other owners, had the house before he did. He bought the house. He fixed it up. So my soul was about an hour late. They were getting ready to wrap up the courtroom issue. Again, this is over some property, you guys. Property dispute where they lost the house because they said that Marceau had not paid taxes in 3 years on the house since 2014. I don't know if he's coming down these stairs or what.
But see, Donna Jackson says it seems illegal what they are doing. I don't know. Well, anyway, Marceau had already lost the house, y'all. They had not paid no mortgage, no taxes, no nothing. They had already lost the house. And so these people came in and bought the house. The first 2, he didn't call their names, but in court they called it was some real estate people. I wrote it down. I wrote these real estate people names down that they had the property first. I guess they didn't want to invest in it, the first 2. But then Mr. Smith was a great businessman around town in Huntsville. Mr. Smith, when he bought it, it was just dilapidated. So I'm gonna show y'all Marceau. I didn't. Here go Marceau. That's Marceau. Yeah, I did not want to talk to Marceau. Marceau, I didn't want him to slap me or do physical harm with me because I seen that he would even harm a pregnant woman he would. What is this? I seen that he will harm a pregnant woman. I think this is it again. Y'all can see him briefly.
This is Judge Pate. They're in section.
Oh. Okay, that was just the judge. This just showing y'all different parts.
Actually, See what floor I gotta go to. This is court directory. I think I gotta go to the 8th floor. I'm looking for Judge Donna Pay. What floor is she? Okay. Court directory. Okay, so you guys, this is I see I gotta go to the 8th.
Oh shit, they leave it like it is. Anyway, I found her. I had to go to the 8th floor. I was just looking, trying to find out.
Judge Donna Pay, 8th floor, courtroom 6. Okay, today's the court day of my soul Scott. Where the elevator at, y'all? I'm tuning off. I know I can take the phone and then bye.
So, I guess, my soul kept staring at me, y'all. He kept staring at me, and that look like, oh, that look. There you go, look. I'm turn it back one more time. Yeah, that's my soul. They sent him there. They told the judge told him, you better right now go over there to that clerk office and make sure that we got your right address. She said, I don't want to have to go through this no more. Don't. We just gonna throw the case out. So it looks like he was deliberately trying to stall these people by not every time they sent him a certified letter, they wouldn't answer it. So that was their way of thinking that they were going to get out of it if they don't ever answer it. But Marceau kept telling the judge that was his property. The judge kept telling him, no, that's not your property. That's Mr. Smith's property. That's what the judge told him flat out. He kept telling that judge that, no, that's my property. Anyway, y'all, he had this paperwork in his hand, y'all. He was standing up there like as if he was a lawyer. Y'all should have saw that man. That man really thought that he was a lawyer. What kind of personality is this that we're dealing with, you guys? What are we dealing with? Let me read this over here. Now, they're going to be all up on TV trying. Thanks, Anthony Lofton. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, y'all. And then Wednesday is going to be Destiny. Destiny. I don't know if it's with LeBerg or if it's with a landlord, but I can't go Wednesday. I got a doctor appointment Wednesday. I might just reschedule my doctor appointment because I want to see this with LeBerg and Destiny. I was thinking about shit. That one right there I want to see. But anyway, his personality inside that courtroom was antisocial, you guys. Antisocial personality disorder. I was trying to make sense of him in my mind and how he thought he was going to prank the judge. He thought he was going to prank the lawyer. And most of all, he thought he was going to snatch that from that owner. Now, that owner, you can tell that he was a very educated black man, a very highly poised black man, somebody that you would be proud of, like most black men in the community. Marceau and Hotel and Maurice is causing a great embarrassment to Huntsville, y'all. 99.5% of people in Huntsville are educated and intelligent family men. But see, I be listening to y'all talk about what's in the water in Huntsville, ain't foods in Huntsville. No, and people in Huntsville don't even watch this show. They hate it because of what it's doing to the neighborhood. What this show is showing that, these negative stereotypes that, the larger society say we are. But indeed, this man this is my opinion. He shows some sociopathic or anti-personality disorder. For him to go in there and think he's going to prank that judge, for him to represent himself, it's like to say, don't you know who I am? Don't you know who my brother is? He got to telling this judge that he owns several properties. And I wanted to say, hey, look, they suing you too, because they suing Schultz. He was trying to deceive the judge, and then he came in late. This man in his own court case, like as if he this big time star. They had to call him. The judge told that lawyer name was Tatum. Told Tatum to call him, get Marceau here right now. So they called him. The clerk, he ran out. The lawyer ran out the door, and they called him. That's when he came, because right then and there he knew that he better show up, or else they were going to throw the case out for once and for all. Clear it for Mr. What's his name? Mr. Smith, he harassing Mr. Smith. He expect for this is allegedly, this is my opinion. He expect to just go in there, collect all that back rent and all that for over 10 years that this man been getting, and plus that house. That's what he expect, allegedly. And the judge is saying, no, it's not going to happen. It'll never happen, y'all. Let me read what y'all are saying over here. I'm so tired of these people. I'll be glad when the Scots get the hell off of here. Now, y'all remember, that's why Melody bailed out. Because Melody found out they were doing some shady stuff behind her back. She said unethical stuff. She won't say what it was, but they were doing shady stuff behind Melody back. These are the kind of people we're dealing with. And Melody just bailed out because, she got a great reputation. Great reputation. Okay, Pretty Brown Eyes. Hey, Lies More Lies. Hey, May, Linda Gamble, Pamela, Diane Stevens, Kim Riley. Hey, Nosy Rosa Graham, ain't seen you in a while. Nosy Rosa Graham, what do you say, Grand Rising? How are you doing this morning? Everyone in the chat. D. Brown, May. Okay, Queen Snyder, Pamela. Did I call Lies More Lies? Let's see if anybody's saying anything. S&G 777, not $17 million man, can't get an attorney. Yeah, he walked in there like as if, he was going to pull this prank over this judge's head. All these intelligent people now. She had to tell him, I got 2 seasoned lawyers over there, because he thought that he could come in on the strength of who he was, y'all. That's what he thought. I wish y'all could have saw it. I wish that I could have filmed it, but I couldn't. I didn't want to sneak, and I didn't want to get in trouble. But look, y'all, the boy, he had a girdle on. You could see the girdle through there. Y'all know the high waist girdle that we used to wear in the old-fashioned days that came all the way up to your titty. He had on a girdle on and a black top, but you could see the girdle. The girdle was white under there, so you can see it through there. He had that girdle on, and he already, hey, thanks for that super chat. Yeah, that's right, y'all. I got super chat. Y'all hit them super chat. Who is this? Wait a minute. I got to see who this is. I don't know who this is. Super chat. It just got $10, but I don't see your name, babe. Thanks for the super chat. Anyway, y'all, he had that girdle on, and it lifted his titties up like that. That's how he was looking in the courtroom. Cause y'all, let me show y'all. That's how his titties was sitting up like that under the girdle, y'all. I was looking over there like that. That's how his titties was sitting up, y'all. Lord have mercy. Then he was standing up there like as if this man really thought he was a lawyer. Let me go, and let's just go to what he's doing, the same thing to this other property. I think I showed it to y'all, but I want to show y'all again. The other property that I had to go through, thanks to Sherry G, y'all probably saw, but he's doing the same thing. That's what Schultz. See, that's who I thought I was going to see today was Schultz versus Zen Garden, but it wouldn't. I was shocked when I got in there. It was another property dispute, but he's trying to take over over this land. When you go out there, they still advertising that they are building this Marriott. And so when I went out there, it ain't nothing but land and dirt. It's like a ghost town, but they got their big old Schultz flag in the middle of the all that dirt. And then they had a little trailer out there with Schultz's name on it, and a man was staying in that trailer. Y'all said it could have been basement Billy, but this what this is.
This is Schultz out here, and this is what I see, you guys. This is the parking lot I see. As you can see, people are working on this parking lot. Somebody else got this contract. Looks like because they are working. So this is Schultz, and all over there on that sign over there on that box. Let me walk over there for you guys. It's got Fairfield. This is on here. This is 8475. This is where Schultz have their permit. Now they're over there, like I showed y'all, but nobody is not working. Nobody from Schultz is working. Some Mexicans over there got this contract. But it says, let me show y'all, right up here, it says Fairfield Inn parking lot job. And, okay, so over here, you see the Schultz sign, nobody is working. You see the Schultz sign, but nobody is working. So is this how you run your business, Schultz? And y'all, I cringed when I saw this advertisement and they had the Alabama A&M logo on their t-shirts. Up there allegedly deceiving those students on campus. Schultz is so nobody is working out there. It's been since 2019.
Hold it, y'all.
I guess they caught up in court. They got all kinds of lawsuit going on with Schultz. Yet you will go up on this campus with these students, and to see these students, like, it's not right for y'all to do that, teacher and Marceau, to those students. Are y'all charging them for a lecture on Schultz? When you guys got all kinds of lawsuit, your hands not clean. What's wrong with y'all? Why would you go on campus and deceive those children? Is this what you do in the community? Nobody working out there. It's nobody. It's just an empty lot. You got your flag out there on these people's land, like as if you done conquer and gonna take these people's land. Now you up there at Alabama A&M University claiming that you're gonna start them off in a career. Allegedly deceiving those students up there at Alabama A&M, taking their hard-earned money. Allegedly. Y'all see what's going on. Y'all see what these people doing, how deceitful they are. Up there with our students, them young children. Up there with those students, man. This is the real Schultz right here. Ain't nothing going on this land. Y'all caught up in all kinds of lawsuits. Now on this land right here, you claim that you're building Fairfield, the Marriott, but nobody is working. It's just an empty, just dirt. It's just land and dirt. And then I don't know what's going on in that office. That little trailer right there, some man and woman was in there. I don't know if they squatting or what relationship they is with you, but he was awful mad when I came on campus. Don't do this to our students, to our young people. Go up there, deceive them. Okay, y'all. Okay, and I know you get on me about doing this, but yeah, they got on this site now. They got a big old flag. You know how when you go to school in your elementary school, you got a big old pole with your flag out there. They got a flag. They don't conquer. They just gonna take somebody else's shit. That's why they still up there dancing, talking about something they rule. They rule Huntsville. No. What's wrong with y'all? Y'all don't rule nothing. We'll see you rule who you gonna be ruling when you walk through that courtroom. Yeah, they had got the flag like they just gonna take somebody else's shit. They done claimed that they had their flag over there in that parking lot. Nobody working, no nothing. It just at a standstill. They got about four tractors on there, and there was some work farther on down, but on the same land though. But right up in there, they at a standstill since 2018 or 2019. That spot, but and they just gonna take somebody else's shit, y'all. They got some criminal minds. Now, let me tell y'all something, Tisha. Y'all, this ain't no bootleg where you going bootlegging and stealing from state to state. You in a big wheel. You in a big wheel now, honey. These people right here, you talking about land. You're not gonna take nobody else's land from them. Ain't nobody gonna let you take their land, girl. There ain't no property out there. They number land, lots of land, y'all. And I wonder if that's that same land that they trying to claim that they trying to deal on, because in the back of it full of rocks. Just gonna take somebody else's shit, y'all. They got some criminal minds. That land don't belong to y'all. That's why since 2018 ain't nothing been did, because you guys cannot take other people's shit. You used to taking that shit out of the damn stores, the little purses and lipsticks and shit like that. But you in the big wheel, ain't nobody finna come and let you take their land. Y'all, did I show y'all that shit, that stick in the shit? Then you get to walk on and smell like shit where you got somebody squatting in it. I don't know what the hell going on there, but what the hell? The reason I figured he was squatting because first thing he said to me was, "Are you the police? He thought I was with the law." That's the first thing he said to me. And then when he found out that I might have not been with the law, because I kept on asking him about Schultz. Can you tell me, do you work for Schultz? He got pissed. Oh, he got so angry. But whatever it is, they got scared because they got the hell on. I was sitting in my car, they got the hell on. So I'm talking about Schultz Industry. They're over there at a standstill. I don't know what's going on with that land and that property, but they got a flag out there on that land, and they got a little small trailer on that land. And when I went to do my research on it, because they said that they were building on it, Fairfield or the Marriott since 2019, I saw somebody in that little bitty trailer. I don't know if these people squatting in there or whether they somebody affiliated with Schultz. I just went over there to ask them some questions. But anyway, I'm appalled. Y'all look at what's going on there up there, Alabama, and them recruiting these students, these young children. You being deceitful once again to all the little young kids in the community that's up there trying to get an education. I see you selling T-shirts and A&M logo with A&M logo, and you guys up there talking about some career day when your hands are not clean. You guys know what's going on. You got Zen Garden suing you. You got Eva Banks suing you. Then you got this land where you claim you done built the Marriott and ain't nothing been built out there. You got y'all claiming y'all building all this stuff, ain't nothing been built. It's in the middle of the day. It's like a ghost town out there. Please don't do that to these students. Y'all leave them students alone. Don't be up there deceiving these students, allegedly. This is what y'all cities see. They got talking about some career day or something. But please leave those students at Alabama A&M alone. Have a heart. Y'all up there trying to deceive these students allegedly with this fake business. All this going on in the business. All these lawsuits. Up there trying to take these people land allegedly. Up there, you at a standstill. How dare you go up there and bother these students and deceive these students? Have a heart, teacher. Have a heart. My soul. Don't be up there taking money from these students up there. My heart hurts for these students because you guys, y'all being deceitful. If you going up there, you going to tell them that you got a lawsuit coming about your work ethic, that you in the middle of the day and the land that you supposed to be building a Marriott up there, just up there. Since 2019, ain't nothing been built. This is the kind of company y'all run. Y'all deceitful. Leave them students alone. Now, I don't know what the Scots are up to, but this is ridiculous. Are they trying to make money off of these students? They're up there. Look like up there on Alabama A&M University. Looks like it. I don't know. But you shouldn't do that. Anyway, yeah, I see the Alabama A&M logo. But I went on the property of Shucks, 8475 Madison Boulevard. And it's at a standstill, you guys. It's like a ghost town over there. All you see is dirt and some tractor trailers. He had a flag up there, like I said, had a Shucks flag. And in the trailer, someone was in that trailer over there. But it was the middle of the day, you guys. The middle of the day, and nobody was working. So I'm wondering now, are you guys going to promote something and sell false advertisement to these students? You guys need to tie up what's going on with Shokes. Shokes is under Shokes, man. I don't get it. I'm lost for words, y'all. Of course, I had to mute the music, but Mel is unbothered.
Okay, y'all. It's strictly about my soul and them today, and every time I report on them, it drains my energy. It drains me, you guys, my energy with dealing with a bunch of criminals. My soul, ain't you tired? You in your 40s, moving on in your 50s. You don't get tired of trying to deceive people, trying to steal, cheat, stealing, cheating, whatever else got going on. You don't get tired, y'all. At one point in our life, we have to change our life. This man, this family, these Scots still doing the same thing. Y'all will laugh. Y'all looked at that criminal record with Tisha. Out there shoplifting, got a just a masterful plan to shoplift. And then you guys don't never tell your storyline. You got on here talking about Kiki had drugs on drugs, and I go find out since she been married to Marcel. That's when she picked up that drug charge. She on drugs herself. I don't know if both of them are. It ain't no allegedly because that's what the criminal reports say. That she was arrested. That's since they been married, you guys. That's not that been that long ago. But they gonna get on TV and talk about Kiki, and Kiki still ain't busted them about that. Yeah, these people are dangerous. They have antisocial personality disorder. They break the rules. They feel like they don't have to. They feel like they don't have to do rules, right? Or subject to the norms of society. That's what people with personality disorder do. Because your mind, your criminal mind, you got this getting over spirit. You lacking empathy for that man sitting up there. Mr. Smith, this family man was sitting up there on that stand and spent all these hundreds and thousands of dollars, and he lacked empathy for that man. He looked over there and the judge said, that's his house. He looked over there and told that judge, no, that's my house. That's my place. And the tenants in it too, all the back pay, all that money he want to come to him, y'all. That's why he's saying, y'all, they advertising that they getting ready to be billionaires. He think he gonna be a billionaire off the sweat of Mr. Smith back. That man done worked hard. That man is a businessman. He done worked hard. He done put a lot of money into that place. And them tenants been there over 10 years on that property. But he lacked empathy for this man. That's his criminal mind. He feel like he entitled to come back and just take that and just move right on in there. House all looking nice. I went past there, but I didn't want to film it because he told me I could. Because they're still under litigation. But I went past there, looked at it. The house looked nice. Don't even look like the same place. That man has spent a lot of money in that house. I talked to the neighbors. They know my sister. They don't know me. Talked to the neighbors and everything. They say he's a great landlord. He's an excellent landlord. So I didn't approach Marceau. Like I'm saying again, because y'all saw what Marceau said. Looked at this girl 9 months pregnant, about to drop that baby. Her water could have busted anything while that man, them two men up there in her face arguing with her over something she said to another grown woman. Yeah, and then my thing of it, he didn't even come in the courtroom humble. He came in the courtroom like, do you know who I am, judge? That's how he came in the courtroom. I like, no, he kept staring at me. He gonna be looking for this. And he probably give me a copyright infringement like they usually do when I report on them. But I was very mindful how he told what's her name that Tiffany should have been slapped. He was angry, y'all. He was angry. That man was angry because that judge kept telling him, "This is not your property." She said it been two people before him on this property, y'all. Two real estate company before this man got it on. They didn't want to. They just passed it along because there's so much work to be done and it's so filthy and so nasty that they didn't even want it. After they got it, after they seen what was going. But the judge, looked right through him. And them lawyers saw right through this man. Oh, well, my brother gonna come up here. My brother gonna come here. Talking about Maurice. No, no, they don't know nothing about no Maurice. That judge and them lawyers don't know nothing about no Maurice. That's what he told the judge, y'all, that his lawyer brother was gonna come through that courtroom like as if they were gonna get shaky feet and get scared over Maurice. Yeah, he told that judge that. Well, anyway, y'all, I'm finna read y'all rules. Do y'all want to call in? Y'all can, because this is a hot topic. This is what we're dealing with on Love and Marriage Huntsville. These criminals. We're dealing with this mindset of people. I don't know, before I hang up, do y'all want to call in? This is the number. 404-907-7963. Anybody got any feedback? Anybody got it? Oh yeah, in 30 days, the judge told him, yeah, you better bring that lawyer back in here within 30 days. So y'all, I don't know, y'all be looking out for that docket for me if I miss it. If y'all look out for that docket for me and put it on my whatever, put it up, I'll go down there for y'all to see what's gonna happen in 30 days. But my soul, won't be surprised that that judge don't throw his ass in jail getting all arrogant with her. Her patient, her patient, her patient was out really short with him after a while. All they patients in that courtroom got short with. Yeah, she kept saying, I can't give you no advice. Then the lawyer said, no, I don't represent you. I don't represent you. Yeah. Okay, 404-907-7933 is the call-in number. Hit that like button, share, and subscribe. $ Black Titanic. Thank you. It had an aura on it. The lady that sent me the super chat. Don't forget, you guys, I got super chat right now. Oh boy. This is New York calling. New York, you're on the line. Hello.
Black Titanic.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you kind of. Let me see if mine's down low. Let me see if I can turn this up. Where we at? Oh.
Lisa W. I was the one that sent you this $10 super chat.
Thank you, because I didn't see your name, babe.
For your good reporting. I enjoyed this video today. And thank you so much for reporting the truth, because you know how they be lying.
Yeah, sound like you awful low. I'm trying to see if that's my thing. But anyway, y'all, she's just thanking me for my reporting, and she's the one that sent me the super chat. Go on. Hello.
Okay, I think you're having trouble hearing me, so I'm going to go and drop down so someone else can talk. But thank you so much, and I hope you covered Destiny's story too.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. I might just reschedule because I do want to cover that story. Okay, thank you. Bye.
Okay, thank you, and be careful when you're out there.
Oh, I will. Okay, you guys, that was. Let me see. I'm gonna see if. Oh, okay. I had it down low. It was not her. It was me. I had the thing down on low. Okay, it was not her fault. It was my fault. Oh, I'm sorry. She could call back. You can call back, Miss New York. I fixed the problem. I had the thing down too low, the ringer. Okay, it's $ Black Titanic and PayPal me. Hey y'all call in. Y'all call in. Y'all don't have nothing to say about these Scots. We need to talk about this. I really want them on the show, y'all. And I unfortunately Kiki gotta suffer because she was Scot too. Oh yeah, that is. I want all them Scots off this show. Y'all, they need to go. And then did y'all see that on that Kimmy event, everybody wore pink except for Miss E. Everybody wore pink except for Tisha. Tisha called herself being smart. I don't think she been as supportive Kimmy as she could have been. Yeah, she wore something red or something. That was very, very disrespectful that she did, y'all. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead on and close it and thank y'all. Let me play this again with that from that man. I want y'all to hear this one more time and then I'm what I do with my Lord Jesus. Hold on, y'all. Oh, what I do with my phone? The fall. I wanted to play him again, the man that was speaking. Let me see. Y'all know this old lady don't know what she did with the phone. Oh, I got it. I see it. It's under this paper. Oh, hey, Pamela with them laughing emoji. How you doing? Pamela, Linda Gamble, Queen. Oh, Demita Joe McCulley. Hey, how y'all? Thank y'all for being here. Yeah, thank y'all for being here to support me in this thing with these Scots, y'all. Let me just do this one more time with him. Yeah, so. I'm in possession of the house now. Oh. Well, I have a tenant. Yeah, and the house. Well, this seems quite strange. They would try to claim it after you. He ain't had possession of that house in 10 years. 10 years? Yeah. So I'm not worried about it. He's lost into 2 tax sales. Wow. Okay. Well, congratulations, and I know you're going to get the house. So. Thank you. Well, as you can see, he didn't want to be on camera. He said he worked for the government. That was Mr. Smith. He was in there in the courtroom. Mr. Smith, obviously, is some property dispute in Northwest area, Meadow Hill, where Marceau lost the house where he was paying taxes on in Meadow Hill. The house was dilapidated, and he fixed it up. And actually, that gentleman said he bought the house from 2 other owners had the house before he did. He bought the house. He fixed it up. So my soul was about an hour late. They were getting ready to wrap up the courtroom issue. Again, this is over some property, you guys. Property dispute where they lost the house because they said that Marceau had not paid taxes in 3 years on the house since 2014. I don't know if he's coming down these stairs or what. There you have it. I think I'll close on that note. Thanks to Anthony Lofton for the tip. Thanks to Sherry G for her tip on this soap industry. You guys have a nice day. Y'all enjoy yourself, okay? Be happy and get my likes up. Go back to those other videos and get my likes up. Thank y'all. And don't forget the Cash App, y'all. Bye.